Bundesliga Augsburg vs Heidenheim prediction, team news, lineups preview. A week on from claiming the joint biggest Bundesliga victory in their history, Augsburg welcome Heidenheim to the WWK Arena on Saturday afternoon. FCH will be seeking revenge against Die Fuggerstatter after they suffered a 5-2 home defeat in the reverse fixture 5 months ago. Match preview. For just the second time this season, Augsburg celebrated back-to-back Bundesliga victories after following up a 2-1 win over Freiburg with a thumping 6-0 triumph away against basement club SV Darmstadt 98 last weekend, heaping their first clean sheet of the campaign in the process. A catalogue of defensive errors from the hosts helped Die Fuggerstatter race into a 5-goal lead after just 29 minutes at Merkstadion and Ballenfalter, with Ermedin Demirovic netting twice, before Philip Tietz added a sixth with his second goal of the afternoon late in the second half. Jess Thorup's men are understandably in buoyant mood as successive Bundesliga wins have enabled them to leapfrog Saturday's opponents Heidenheim into 10th place in the table. And they now sit 12 points clear of the bottom 3 as well as 8 points behind the top 6 with 10 matches remaining. After narrowly avoiding relegation last season, Augsburg are targeting their first top-half finish for 9 years this term and know that a victory this weekend could see them climb up to as high as 8th spot if other results go their way. Thorup celebrated his first victory as Augsburg boss when they came from 2 goals down to beat Heidenheim 5-2 in the aforementioned reverse fixture, and they will fancy their chances of claiming another 3 points this weekend considering the recent form of their opponents. Indeed, Heidenheim have won only one of their first 8 Bundesliga games in 2024 and have failed to come out on top in each of their last 3 matches, including a 2-1 home defeat to Eintracht Frankfurt last weekend. Frankfurt's 2-goal lead was halved when substitute Marvin Pieringer pulled one back for FCH just before the hour mark, but the hosts were unable to salvage a point and had to settle for their 10th defeat of the season. Nevertheless, Frank Schmidt's side are in no immediate danger of returning to the second tier and are on course for a respectable mid-table finish in their first-ever Bundesliga campaign, as they sit 11 points clear of the relegation zone with 10 games left to play. Having failed to win any of their last 4 home games, Heidenheim will welcome a trip to WWK Arena this weekend as they have not lost any of their last 5 top-flight away matches, picking up 9 points in the process. Team news. Augsburg trio Raphael Framberger knee, Patrick Pfeiffer hip and Reese Oxford illness all remain in the treatment room, while Mads Petersen will serve the 3rd and final game of his 3-match suspension this weekend. Iago is expected to continue at left-back in the absence of Petersen, joining Jeffrey Goalu, Felix Udukai and Kevin Babu in a 4-man defense. Top scorer Demirovic has found the net 14 times this season, including 6 goals in his last 6 games, and the Bosnian is set to be joined in attack by Tietz, with Ruben Vargas operating just behind in the number 10 role. As for Heidenheim, Eli Don Kennej and Thomas Keller remain sidelined with long-term knee injuries, while Leonard Maloney knee and Jan-Niklas Best hamstring are both doubtful and will be assessed ahead of kickoff. A back 4 of Marnon Thomas Busch, Patrick Mainka, Benedikt Gimber and Jonas Forenbach is set to remain intact, with Jan Schopner playing alongside Kevin Sessa in center midfield. Omar Traore could be handed another start on the right flank as Aaron Dinksey continues on the left, while Pieringer, Adrian Beck and Nikola Dovdan are all set to battle for a start in the number 10 role behind Tim Kleindienst, who has scored just 1 goal in his last 8 appearances. Augsburg possible starting lineup: Dahmen, Babu, Goalu, Udukai, Iago, Jensen, Jakic, Meyer, Vargas, Tietz, Demirovic. Heidenheim possible starting lineup: Muller, Busch, Mainka, Gimber, Forenbach, Sessa, Schopner, Traore, Dovdan, Dinksey, Kleindienst. We say, Augsburg 2-2 Heidenheim. Both teams will be motivated to collect maximum points this weekend, as victory for either side would all but guarantee survival for next season and boost their hopes of finishing the campaign in the top half of the table. Augsburg got the better of Heidenheim the last time that these two teams met, but we can see the visitors, who have been strong away from home in recent weeks, claiming a share of the spoils in an entertaining affair this time around. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.